Cheers, everybody. Welcome back to another beer review. And in this one, we're off to Scotland. We're off to Fierce Beer. This has been recently made available in Sainsbury's, and it is, I would say, a seasonal beer. And we've got a pancake pale, and it is from Fierce, and it's their maple pancake. Quite a stunning looking can, clocking at 6.5% ABV. Super smashing great. There's the back side. I shall read a little bit for you. It says this pancake pail was made with vegan pancakes. Um, how the I'm not going to go into it. In the mash and Canadian maple syrup in the boil. Full-bodied, full-flavoured, yet really drinkable. Perfect with vegan breakfast, or garnished with a cheeky slice of bacon, boys and girls. It says Fierce beers are known for being packed with flavour, and this one is a great example of that. Our small batch edition beers are brewed as one-off specials or rare seasonals, something to seek out and savour. Hand brewed, should I say, in Scotland. They're based in Aberdeen, right near another well-known large brewery, which we won't name in this review, like you do. So let's crack it open. See what it's all about. It says small batch on the can, and it smells of pancakes, and it smells of maple syrup. So they've achieved what they wanted to where the aroma is concerned, definitely. So let's pour it into the glass. As you can see, slightly dark, amber in colour. There we go. This was, I think, £3 in Sainsbury's. I think. Obviously, won't be there long because of the time of year, like you do. So, beer in a glass. Yeah, I'll just put it up to the light. There is a yeast cloud in it. Gently carbonated, to be honest. Thin in head. Let's get the aroma again. And again, the aroma is dripping with maple syrup. I've lost a little bit of the pancake. It's kind of like indistinguished in a way. It's just gone somewhere. It was there in the can, believe you me, but it's kind of like gone somewhere else. I'm gonna go in. Cheers, everybody. Syrupy, most definitely in flavour, not in texture in the mouth. It still drinks like a beer. It's not syrupy in the mouthfeel. You pick up the syrup, you pick up the pancake. It's a little bit of a novelty thing. It's a little bit of a fun thing, you know. I don't take beers like this too seriously because, you know, experimentation is the art form of brewing where I'm concerned. So for them to come out with this, they've certainly achieved the flavour for me. Where the beer lacks for me is in the body of the beer. It's a little bit, does feel a little thin for me. Was it 6.5? I mean, the alcohol content of this beer is completely hidden. But I think they've achieved in the flavour, what they've achieved in the flavour, I think they have sacrificed in the rest. I'm going again. It's definitely a beer to try once. You either love it or hate it. The more I'm drinking it, the more I'm picking up the malty character. It's coming through. It's quite clean actually in the mouth. It's when you swallow it, you're not left with anything like an off aftertaste. And I'll be honest with you, it doesn't feel too artificial. It's still got slight beery elements coming through. So it does have a little bit of a feeling of a run of a mill beer with a little bit of, pancake maple syrup thrown in, and that's down to the body of it more or less for me. It's that thin, slight thinness, light feel in the body, which makes me, you know, think of it more of a novelty beer than anything else. But they have achieved it. They've achieved the pancake maple syrup beer, most definitely. But overall, yeah, when you come across beers like this, you can't. I tend, I tend to say to you lot out there to just give it a go and tell me what you think, because I don't think there's any right or wrong of what you think of this, because it's definitely down to taste, and taste is a personal thing. I could quite easily say it's a very bad beer because the body of the beer, but you also got to think about what the brewer wanted to achieve with this, and he did achieve what he set out to do. So overall, all I can say to you lot out there is give it a go. I don't rate my beers at the end of the review, because I think, to do that, I've always said to myself to rate a beer at the end of a review is you're not an expert. You can't. You're not as no one's an expert in this. Some people think they are, but you're not. And to rate a beer at the end of a review, I just don't get it. Anyway, end of mine. See you all in my next one. Cheers.